Hello, friends, and welcome to another exciting NGS Season 9 matchup. We have a Div B West set for you tonight. Abba Murky Colt, or Abba. I just have Abba on the mind. Take a chance on me. All right, so we got the Abba Murky Colt versus Caffeinated Knights. Both teams are ready. I just need 1 second. Let's review the maps real quick. We've already gone over the maps. Show it to me. All right, so we have bans from Abba Murky Colt on Dragonshire, Towers of Doom. We have bans on Braxis and Tomb of the Spider Queen from Caffeinated Knights, and a first pick of Alterac Pass. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right, just one other thing I wanted to share. Both these teams have a pretty good record going into this match. We have a 9-2 for Abba. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Abba Murky Colt. There we go. Versus Caffeinated Knights at a 12-2. 9-2 for Abba Murky Colt. 12-2 for Caffeinated Knights. So this is going to be a pretty good matchup tonight, I believe. We are going into draft number 1. We are going to Alterac Pass. I think everyone's ready. Okay, here we go. Just like that, into the match. Let's get it going. I just had ribs. Excuse me. Oh, they were tasty. Alrighty. So since the Caffeinated Knights, since they picked mapped, we're gonna have the Abba Murky Colt. They are going to get the first hero ban and the first hero pick. So just talking with these teams a little bit in the map pick channel, it sounds like both these teams have done their research against their opponents. So I believe we're going to see some targeted bans for sure. Alterac Pass. I think the most annoying heroes on Alterac Pass would probably have to be maybe like a Junkrat. Maybe like a Li Ming, just because you're trying to channel. Here comes an orb, here comes some grenades, and just knocks you off the point, and it gives you the big sad. Just the big sad. Like when you're like 90% channeled and then boop. Oh no, I've lost it all. All right, so we're gonna see an ETC ban coming out first here from Abba Murky Colt. The AMC, versus the CK. All right. I like both of those. Oh, those both sounds good shortened up. All right. So I wonder if we're going to see like more tank choking coming out of the side of Abba Murky Colt, maybe even Caffeinated Knights. Johanna, always a... oh, there's that Junkrat. That pesky Junkrat. Going to keep his grenades to himself this match. Stay away from our channel. And there's a Sylvanas ban coming out from the Murky Colt. Probably another targeted ban, but also very annoying to deal with. And there's the Johanna ban. Okay, so from what's left, we have first pick. There's still Tracer, Tassadar. I don't know if anyone really wants to play those. There's... what else would be really good? All right, lock in your tank. Maybe a healer coming up soon as well. Diablo. Number 1 pick here from Abba Murky Colt. Raymain for Caffeinated Knights. And a lot of tanks are off the board at this point. I wonder if they want to pick up one here. Nope. Gonna grab Anduin. Not bad to go ahead and get your healer early. Anduin, what do you have to tell us?
A paladin, a medic, a DJ, the Archangel of Hope, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender stops them and says, "Hey, no support groups!"
All right, do you have anything better to tell us? Anduin?
In Pandaren board games, the goal is for both players to win. In Hearthstone, the goal is for me to beat you to death with your own minions.
Very good. Do you want to laugh about that? Indeed. All right, we do have Akash picking up Li Ming, and we have Mojani picking up the Ana. Ban of Sonya, and waiting on our last ban here from the Murky Cult. Maybe Ana has something funny to say.
Be honest with me. Do you think I'm boring? I keep putting people to sleep. It was foolish of me to think I could stay retired. If only I'd put more into my 401k.
Oh, stop it.
Having faked my own death, I can never return to Overwatch. You have no idea how serious they are about insurance fraud.
And are you going to laugh at your own joke? Yes. Yep. Oh, it's a long one. She's got quite the chuckle. Oh, Anna. Well done. There's the Jaina Ban and a new Barak coming out, tanking here for Caffeinated Knights. Maybe off lane, who knows? Duckman614, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Falstad getting picked up by Jägermeister. It's making me thirsty for my college days, I suppose. I don't know. Never really a fan of like black licorice itself, but you know, when there's a whole bunch of people around you chanting, sometimes you acquire a taste. All right, so we have the last two for the lineup coming out from Abba Murky Cult. Show me an Abathur. Oh, it's Creepy Boy, Dahaka, and Raynor. Nice. Creeper, the captain, picking up the Dahaka. Raynor being picked up by Hellfire. Gonna rain some Hellfire on everybody, I believe. What's up, Daxarino? Welcome to chat, sir. Good to have you here. I feel safer already. Last pick, Leoric by Saiyan CP9? Saiyan CP9? Learn to read, Weenus. It is gross. You right. Dahaka? Kind of gross? I don't know. I don't know exactly what I said was gross, but Dax is on board. All right, well, I'm looking forward to these lineups. I like the... Ooh, I like both teams. Well, let me think a little bit about it, see which draft I like more, but now, here's your teams. Dax says, hold on to your butt, so it's triggered. I gotta play it.
Hold on to your butts.
We're still loading in here. No black lick, he says. You gotta stay away from that Dahaka tongue. Like, it's gonna get you. It's gonna find you. It's gonna give you a little tickle. All right, here come the teams. And here we go. Let's get into game number 1. Oh, nope, they lied to me. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. On the left-hand side, we have Abba Murky Cult, where we have Maginée playing that. Looks like... Is that Ana? Looks like Ana. All right, very good. We have Creeperbots going to be playing the Li Ming. We had some switch around. It looks like Akash will be playing the Dahaka Hellfire on the Raynor, and we do have Doberman on the Diablo. On the right-hand side, we have Caffeinated Knights, where we have Jägermeister playing that Falstad. We have Harborim playing the Anduin. We have Vivanchet playing the Greymane. We have, Osmanthus playing on the big old bug, a new Barak. And we have Saiyan CP9 playing the Leoric. Let's get into battle. Oh my goodness, it's on. Whew, that was a lot of names that I just completely butchered. I apologize, but it is what it is. We'll move on and move forward from there. Li Ming is going to go Force Armor. Getting some connection with those... With her abilities, we'll give her some extra armor. That's excellent. Let's see, what else we got going on in the stats here? Tissue regeneration for Dahaka. Going to be stacking that up. We're going to see Dahaka and Leoric in the top lane. Going to be doing their dirty dance for 2 with each other up there. So we'll have to check in. It looks like it's a dirty dance for 1, as we're going to see that Viv is going to be all over this camp as soon as it spawns. There we go, picking that on up. Yeah, these null camps are very important on this map because they provide constant pressure and they have a very short respawn time. We're going to see Hellfire going to be working on those. It's a minute and a half. So like as soon as you take the camp, always come back for some more action if you want. Pick it up again. Make the other team have to decide if they're going to defend against the camp or go for the objective. And we're going to see a quicker pickup, a quicker picker-upper for Caffeinated Knights, getting that camp just a little bit earlier. But almost around the same time, and we have We're deadlocked as far as XP. Looking for those level 4s. Getting some more talents online, and maybe a little bit of a firefight. Li Ming. Creeper trying to clear out this camp before it gets in too close to do any damage to the front wall. Here comes Diablo. Going in on Vivanche, and does get pulled with the Yeet of Faith from Anduin. Arborim pulling him to safety for now. Falstad having a field day bottom. Soaking up all that XP. Uh-oh. here comes the rest of the peanut gallery, though, and they're more than just watching. And, yeah, Jaeger's going to have to back up just a little bit. It's an interesting, tight 4-man rotation here. Once again, going in on Greymane. Vivanche is going to back up a little bit and be okay there. And in the top lane, let's check in on our offlaners. Hello, offlaners. How are we? We're doing all right. Looks a little bit low on mana for Akash. Oh, here comes Saiyan trying to make a move. All right, trading very well up there. We do have the objective spawning in 5 seconds, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, though, one more camp pickup. Both teams grabbing their siege camps, holding them tight. And look at this. Caffeinated Knights have already started the objective as well. Both teams still pretty spread out. We got Tahaka up top. We got Diablo in the middle and the bottom. We got Li Ming. We got Falstad. Looks like Nubarak is going to be hanging out a little bit to make sure that this doesn't get instantly turned off. And here comes the rest of the Caffeinated Knights. They're all hopped up on caffeine, but they are not able to stop Hellfire from getting that channel. Saiyan in trouble, getting wall banged. Big bang there by Doberman. And will go down and be the first blood of the game, going over to the Abba Murky Cults. Abba Murky Cults. I don't know why I just want to say Abba so much. And now it's time, maybe, for Abba Murky Cult to start their channel. They're going to start their own channel. Here we go. We have Lior coming back up. Saiyan. It's going to spooky step out of the way there. But this is going to be... We're going to need to see an engagement here from Caffeinated Knights if they want to take this objective back. Oh, they're taking the fight away from the objective. Jägermeister is able to get in there and stop the channel. Nice. Good distraction. Yeah, either that or Abba Murky Cult just didn't want to fight there. A little bit of damage here on the mid fort from the camps pushing. Not so much on the Caffeinated side. There's Akash waiting in the bush. Oh my goodness. 8's almost online now for the Abba Murky Cult. There it is. All right, so slight advantage going into this fight. Diablo not quite at 100 souls, but still pretty chonky at 86. Oh, here comes a Nubarak. All right, so Leoric is in the backline causing trouble. And it looks like he now has to return as he's getting concentrated. Diablo going in for a wall bang there on Viv. Smacking him against the wall. But not quite enough follow-up to try to look for a kill there. There's a dive going down onto Raynor. Hellfire trying to get out. Dropping low. And is going to be able to get away. Good escape there. Good escape. Both these teams just posturing. All the meanwhile, Leoric in the top. Slapping some minions around. Trying to soak up some XP up there. Looks like Falstad might do the same thing down bottom. Jaeger on the way. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Out comes the danger ping. It's like, Scion, you're on the wrong side of that blue wall right there. It's now a 3v5, though, on the objective. This should be a channel, possibly, coming out for Abba Murky Cult. Oh, here comes a big stun coming in from a Nubarak. He's going to get slowed a little bit there in the mud pit. But they are able to stop the channel from happening. Creepers trying to get that channel in. Able to get it. Very nice. They only need 12 more seconds in order to get this first objective. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like Caffeinated Knights are going to back off. They're going to grab their camp. That's something they can get. And then they're going to get ready to soak and defend. Soak and defend. Look at this massive battle happening down at the bottom. It's blue minions versus red minions. And here comes the biggest minion of all, Dahaka! Nice. Who wants to fight a fair fight? Dahaka wants to crush those minions. All right, here come the cavalry. The cavalry's here! In the top, middle, and bottom lanes. Let's look at what kind of defense pattern we have lined up here for Caffeinated Knights. We got 3 in the middle. We got 1 dead up top, but possibly going to be spawning as Leoric comes back to life. But there's 3 pushing up there. I like... So this camp is getting some value. It's getting pushed forward with the rest of the Caffeinated Knights. However, one thing to keep in mind is the top lane and bottom lane, they have these bosses that spawn right here, right? And up here, and down here. So, like, if you get a lot of value on these top and bottom forts, it allows that boss to go in and pressure onto the keep. Here comes the Entomb, as we do have 10s online now for both teams with Sion will go down. However, counter push, the Caffeinated Knights are able to get the mid fort, which is not too bad. I mean, they got something on the other team's turn-in. Top fort goes down. And I would say that's a pretty good defense, like a good strategy pushing with that camp. They did lose a more important fort, the top fort versus the mid fort, but still, like, that's great value when the objective is not yours and you have to figure out what to do with your time. Slinkmeister here to cheer on Jägermeister, as well as Samus Hunter. Nice. Well, glad to have you here. So far, both these teams pretty close. Pretty close in XP. Only 3 kills on the board so far, but we all know that will change in a moment. A lot of movement on the board here from Abba Murky Cult. They are all over the place. Going into lanes, moving together as 4. In the top, Akash is getting moved on, but is able to scuttle away. Once again, these camps pushing mid. Camps. Let's see, we got 54 seconds. And about the same. All right, so both camps spawning in about 50 seconds again, and we will see another rotation. Moving together as 4. Abba Murky Cult might be a little bit safer there. We have a 3 stack here for Caffeinated Knights defending against the camp, and here we go. Setup possibly on bottom boss. It might be a bait. Here comes Jaeger to sniff it on out, and it smells like a boss. Or maybe a boss bait. Here comes Doberman. Pushing a Nubarak back, is able to burrow on out. First bullet. Goes on out. Here comes an Entomb. Not quite enough follow-up. There is the Lightning Breath used as well. We do have Wave of Force on Lane Ming, Isolation on Dahaka, Nano Boost on the Ana, Hyperion on the Rainer, and Lightning Breath from Diablo. We did just see that Cursed Bullet, Entomb, and Cocoon. We have Mighty Gust on Falstad and Light Bomb on Anduin. Ooh. Both teams, 13s. Me oh my. Go Red, says Icy Mike. Got a lot of support coming out for the Caffeinated Knights. I almost said the Caffeinated Mikes. Oh, Mike, you're getting to me. Looks pretty even so far. Yes, indeed, Slinkmeister. This next objective and the race to 16 will shape the future of this match. Dahaka is still top, so it's a 4-man defense, getting that extra XP up there and pushing the lane in. Starting to get some siege damage there onto the wall. The camp is up for the Caffeinated Knights. That is available. If it wants to be picked up. Does it only have 1 left? Yeah, it's only got 1 minion left on it, so it should be an easy pickup. It might be being held for a later time. Falstad is going to respond to the Dahaka problem. And here we go. Hyperion comes out as well as Entomb. Leoric is going to Ghost Walk on out of there, but here's a big tongue onto, yeah, Greymane, and Greymane will go down. There's the Gust from Falstad, trying to create room for the rest of the team to escape, and that will be another kill added to the list of Abba Murky Cult. 4-0 so far, close to 16. There is this camp pushing for the Caffeinated Knights mid. 16 seconds for Falstad to be back up. Might have enough time to come back in and try to defend, but they may just give. We'll see. Here comes Big Bad Diablo looking to catch Falstad. An excellent barrel roll by the Birded Boy to escape that onslaught from Diablo. Love it. 16's now online for Abba Murky Cult, and that makes it very hard to fight into this. Trying to get the channel. Not going to happen, though. Too dangerous. Caffeinated Knights are going to back on off, avoid any collapse and possible deaths there, and just get ready to defend. Oh my goodness, I can smell the ribs on my fingers still. Oh, I love barbecue so much. I'm sorry, I just had to let the world know. Here comes a big entomb, and there's the blow up onto Diablo. He did have 100 souls, so he will be back on the board and respawned. He'll be a little light on HP, but he will be back on the board and is making his way bottom right now as we speak. All right, another defensive setup position here for Caffeinated Knights. Nuke43S says, I must respond by supporting blue then. All right, there you go. Abba Murky Cult, you got Nuke rooting for you. Out comes the Hyperion, and here comes the chase. As Caffeinated Knights are looking for these kills. Hellfire getting low, will go down. Doberman getting chased next is a little bit of a thicker boy, though. Harder to bring down. Getting some big orbs by creepers. Nice. All right. Good kill. A good escape. Nice deterrent there from creepers launching those orbs in everyone's face. All the while, camps were pushing. Or the objective, rather. Mid fort almost down. Bottom fort has lost its wall. It's about half health, so both of these forts could be bullied pretty easily. But here's a boss play happening from Caffeinated Knights right now. They maybe suspect that the camp is getting picked up by Abba Murky Cult. They do see some of Dahaka top. And here comes Diablo, wondering what's going on. It's too quiet. It's like when you have a child and everything is way too quiet. You're like, something's wrong. Something's going on. They're going downtown to Boss Land. There's the Orc trying to become a distraction here as the boss is claimed and will make it out. All right, so Caffeinated Knights landing a big bullet there on Diablo. Not going to be following up, but will drain all that health from him. But blue is bad and red is rad, says Linkmeister. Oh, you know. We don't see colors. We just see winners. And awesome combat. Oh, in the top lane. Akash is going to be in trouble here. Fighting for their lives. Almost taken down Jaeger in a 2v1, but Dahaka will go down. And now the kill count is 4-3. We're at level 18. And bottom fort is going down as Abba Murky Cult sees the opening, the opportunity. They're going to take it. However, we have a boss rotation as Caffeinated Knights are going to be taking the top boss. Look at this big old frozen boy. Look at that face. How could you hit something with that face? He's so cute. Here he comes. Ooh. My goodness. All right, I'll leave him alone a little bit. Here's the Orc once again becoming a huge distraction and enabling this boss to get picked up. The objective is going to open up in 8 seconds. And here we are picking up that camp. Siege camp for Caffeinated Knights once again. Now they have a boss. Caffeinated Knights have a camp. And now they're moving on the objective. If they can get all three pushing at once, craziness. Crazy town. My goodness. All right, the channel has started. The boss is going down. Oh, and then he shatters back to Earth. From Earth he came, and from Earth he goes therefore hence, or some other old-timey sounding words. So the camp for Caffeinated Knights is pushing mid. Oh, a big Hyperion and a big wallbang there, getting 2 kills. Abba Murky Cult, they're looking for blood. Getting the double. Here comes the light bomb for the escape. And when we'll make it out, that's a solid double kill, though, going out from Abba Murky Cult.
Double kill.
Murda. You lovely gentleman, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful stream. If you're just joining us, it's the ABBA Murky Cult versus... No, sorry, just ABBA Murky Cult versus Caffeinated Knights. We have a Div B West. So far, it's pretty close. Both teams really taking it to the other one. Looking for 20s, though. We don't quite have 20s for the Caffeinated Knights. They're trying to defend this objective. Not quite able to get a channel in there. And so it looks like, once again, the Caffeinated Knights are going to have to defend against a level 20 set of cavalry marching down all the lanes. Camp is up for a second. And there it goes. All right, not able to pick up the camp. Tap it before it disappears. Let's see what kind of defense we can put up here from the Caffeinated Knights. They do wait to get 20. Getting 20, good to have. Good to have as we go in. All right. Oh my goodness. Here comes a huge gust into an entomb. Bullet comes on out, and there is the web wrap onto the Leeming. A lot of heroic abilities used there, but no one goes down. No one wants to die. And I don't blame them. Here comes the Hyperion. Gonna get a little bit of siege damage, soften things up. Cavalry unit can come on in. There goes Greymane trying to go fisticuffs with the Rainer. Out comes the Lightning Breath. And it's gonna be Seon getting very low. Ooh, that orb just barely missed, but there is the kill. It is picked up. The Orc is going to inform on the enemy team and do a little bit of spying, a little bit of slowing, but this mid-keep has taken all it can take. We still have 2 more cavalry units making their charge. Top keep goes down. Taking 2 armor plates off of the core. It's a 4v5. Cavalry units are down, so they no longer get the extra bonus damage aura and the movement speed. Not talking about Aura Windrunner. Ooh, a huge lickety-lick as the Haka gets a sweet lick there in on a Nubrak. And Nubrak will go down. Spicy Tongue Boy making it happen there. And this will probably doom the rest of this bottom keep. It will go down. John Nate's saying if that drag landed, it was going to pop off. That drag did land. You'll see it in about 20 seconds. Here comes the Entomb. Oh my goodness, the boss is down to only 5k health. This is probably going to be it. ABBA Murky Cult taking game number 1. GG's, well played. That last kill there at the end. Ooh, really made things happen. My goodness. All right, let's see. Let's update this scoreboard. ABBA Murky Cult getting game number 1. We will check in with Caffeinated Knights and see what they want to do for game number 2. Leeming reporting 2-0 on Creeper's bot with 46k hero damage. Vivanchet 66k on Greymane, 0-1. Not able to quite get any kills themselves, but most of the kills were from the ABBA Murky Cult, so they were able to win those team fights. Let's see. John Knight in chat says, WTF, Weenus, please tell me you flamed ABBA Murky Cult for having the player named Hellfire on Raynor instead of Diablo. Well, you know, they did do a little bit of a switcheroo. I believe Creepers picked up Dahaka, so I think Leeming and Dahaka switched. But, you know, I guess if you have Hellfire in the name, then you gotta be like, you know, the Fire Lord, whatever, Lord of Hell. But at the same time, like, they also didn't pick up ABBA either. So, like, how can you be in the cult if you don't pick up ABBA? It's all fun. And, of course, they're great names, and you don't necessarily have to pick depending on your name. But, yes, indeed, GG's. Spicy Tongue Boy, yes, GG's. Okay. Looks like we are going to BOE. And, all right, and I believe that means that Caffeinated Knights are going to have the first pick. Let me read game chat. All right, yes. Caffeinated Knights, they do want the first map pick, and it looks like we're going to BOE. So let's go back to our maps. And let's pick up BOE as game number 2. Boop. There we go. And let's mark our win here for ABBA Murky Cult. Caffeinated Knights looking for a win in game number 2 to keep this series alive. Light turn on. All right, here we are. I'm joined tonight by Chickens. Chickens, hello. Thank you for being here, Chickens. Both chickens animated on the screen, chickens in hand, chickens everywhere. All right, let me go back and see if I'm missing a lobby invitation. Yes, I am. Of course I am. Weenus, pay attention. Could you just pay attention for like a minute and a half? All right, so it looks like the first pick. Let's see if it makes a difference in game number 2. Abba Murky Cult decided that they wanted first pick in game 1, making Caffeinated Knights pick the map. Now it is reversed. Let's see if it makes a difference. Let's see what priority we get. Let's see. Maybe some of those bands will be picked up instead. I mean, I don't think Junkrat's as important here as maybe in game 1, but maybe that ETC will come through. I don't know. We'll see. Slinkmeister says, I like chicken. Oh, I like chicken too. Oh. Let's see. Nope, I gotta do it. They made me the lobby leader. Whoops. My bad. I was just flapping my gums. Alright, let's see if things look correct now. We do have readies coming out from one captain. We need 2. You need 2 captains. Fried, grilled, barbecued. We had chickens growing up as kids, and we had 2 roosters and 2 hens, and my dad would cook barbecue chicken all the time. And one time he was cooking chicken, and he was like picking some of the burnt skin off, whatever. He threw it to the chickens. The chickens loved it. I was like, Dad, that is so wrong. He's like, they don't know. They love it. And from that time on, I was like, I don't know what he's actually feeding us. It's probably chicken, but hopefully it's not people. Anyways, the horror. Here we go. Let's get into draft. Battlefield of Eternity! Alright, I want to see some quad. I want to see some double kills. I want to see some triple kills. I want to see quad kills. I want to see some team wipes. Let's see it all this game. It's so weird. Like, is that chicken halal? I got some chickens. Here's some chickens in chat. There you go. Boop. All right. So the first ban, will be loaded up by Caffeinated Knights. Hopefully they took this time to go get an espresso. Pound a little coffee. Maybe no time for sugar. Milk. Just straight. So, what kind of drink do you think Abba Murky Cult drinks? Here's the Rainer ban. The Ana ban, respect. Diablo ban, respect. And there's the ETC ban. Okay. So we're going to keep the ETC as consistent. We're going to change to some respect bans coming out from Caffeinated Knights. Maybe they didn't do as much research as Abba Murky Cult did. Who knows? I came for Jackbox, though, says Tempest. Oh, well, I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe we'll do it later. Maybe we'll do it after. I don't know. I didn't know you casted for HOTS. I don't cast for HOTS. I cast for the wonderful teams of the Nexus Gaming Series. First pick, it's going to be Johanna. That solid spankin' tank. So chonky. And then the first 2 picks here from Abba Murky Cult. It's going to be the Greymane and the Anduin. I'm kind of hoping we see a Varian too, because there's some weird lines between Anduin and Varian talking about fathers and daddy's issues and all the things like that. So hopefully we'll see that. No pressure. Artanis and Li Ming getting picked up here by Caffeinated Knights. Going to mix it up from the Leorc. Take Artanis. Strong solo laner here. Li Ming getting stolen from Abba Murky Cult. Stolen out of the hands of Creeper Zebot. And there's a ban on Vala, another popular auto attacker on this map for shredding the Immortal. It's my favorite game, says Tempest. Excellent. I thought that story was going to end with you saying your dad cooked your chicken. No, unfortunately, a neighbor's dog one day came into the yard. This was like years after we had the chickens, and eventually eviscerated all 4 of the chickens. They just couldn't get away. So neighbors felt really bad about it, so they bought us a tree. So we planted a tree in the backyard in remembrance of our pet chickens. I don't think we could have eaten those chickens. Like, once you name them, it's just like, and we're not like on a farm, so they were pretty much pets for eggs. What, their drink? The blood of their slain enemies, says Icy Mike. Here comes Garrosh and Junkrat from Abba Murky Cult. I like. I was wrong. Maybe Junkrat is the pick on this map. And here is the Hanzo and Rhaegar combo. I think we would have enough here for a Bloodlust. You got the Hanzo and the Artanis. Li Ming's not going to get a whole lot of benefit. She's going to get the movement speed. Maybe heal with a couple autos, but I would say Hanzo Artanis, that's enough. That's enough to give you some Bloodlust advantage if you want to do that instead of Ancestral. Love that, dude. You have become my instant favorite streamer, Jackbox and Hots. Oh, Tempest, thank you very much. You must not get out very much if I'm your favorite. But I do appreciate it. Let's check in with Rhaegar. We haven't heard from Rhaegar. This is our support check-in. Rhaegar, tell me something funny.
Think of it. An all-shaman expansion to World of Warcraft. We'll call it ShamWow. The thing, it sells itself.
Very good. One more.
It is said that only a shaman is allowed to know the balance and weight of their totem.
All right. Very good, Rhaegar. We'll get into match number 2, game number 2, right after this. Just kidding. We're loading in still. Still loading. In the meantime, we are now done loading. Let's go. Let's get in the game. All right. In a reverse, on the right-hand side, we have Caffeinated Knights, where we have Saiyan CP9 playing the Artanis. We have Jägermeister playing Li Ming. We have Vivanche playing on the Hanzo. Osmanthus is playing on Johanna, and Harbin is playing on that Rhaegar. On the left-hand side, we have Abba Murky Cult, where we have Creeper's Bot playing the Junkrat. We have Majani playing on the Anduin. We have Doberman on the Garrosh. We have Jobber. Oh, good old Jobber playing on the Greyman. And in the top, Hellfire is playing on that Thrall. Here we go. Here's the talents. 1-4 split, both teams. More action happening probably in the bottom than the top, but we don't want to ignore them completely. We'll see what goes on up there. All right, we have Simple Geometry from Hanzo. Very good, working on that. Oshkosh Garrosh going in for a toss. Not able to secure a kill there, but I'm sure throwing fear into the enemy team. I know I'm always scared of a Garrosh because I play too far forward and I'm bad, but these players are good. A lot of damage coming into Doberman. Oh, and there's the counter gank going out to Caffeinated Knights, and they get the first kill of the game.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well played there. This will allow them to take the siege camp down in the bottom if they would so like. We have Echoes of the Elements being stacked up there by Thrall out of 3 out of 20. There, and here is the bottom camp, and it will be claimed. Garrosh not quite getting there in time to challenge that. That Warlord challenge, if you will. Weena, stop it. Stop it. Maestro Cast, welcome to chat, sir. Harbinger of Twitch. Jäger Li Ming, they say. Yes, indeed. Here comes Greymane, maybe for a sneaky gank up top, maybe just for camps. All right, is able to get through without being seen. Will start that camp. I wonder, oh, here comes Joe Haha and Lee Mimi. Going for a swap here on Thrall. Thrall will be able to make it back to the gate, and the camp will be jobberized. Who's the man for the job? Jobber. Well done on that camp pickup there. We are getting close to 2:30. 2:30, we will have the big immortals tell everybody what their plans are, who they've been talking to, all their social media account activations. And it's time to start the Bruiser camps for both teams. Oh, here come the immortals telling us what's up. Look what I had for lunch. It's a picture of it on Instagram. All right, 20 seconds till the objective spawns, and these camps are getting picked up. Jobber is kind of getting a little bit of damage here from these camps, but they do have time. Go heal up a little bit, and we will see if the teams will go for a shred or team fight mentality for this first objective. All right, looks like we're going to see defense from Ava Murky Cult, as Caffeinated Knights are pushing in, and they're getting some heavy damage here onto the Immortal. Bring it down to about a third. Bring it down to, oh, looking for that halftime, trying to bring it to 50%, and they do right away. They do have Thrall up top, defending against this camp down here. The bottom camp is just gonna let it go, because they have an Immortal to shred for the Caffeinated Knights. All right, down to about 10% and dropping. Watch out for those stun portals. Is able to catch Rhaegar in one of those stuns, but there we go. A very healthy Immortal. Going to be captured by the Caffeinated Knights. It will be pushing in the top hand lane. Bottom lane needs to be cleared of this camp, which has gotten some value here on the front wall. First Immortal, not super strong. However, if you can get kills on top of it, then it becomes a great push. Electing for a counter push, only sending Hanzo into the top lane. We're going to see 4 members of Caffeinated Knights pushing in the bottom. Thrall is the only one defending from Ava Murky Cult, as the Immortal is getting shredded by the 4-man. Junkrat's coming back bottom to help on out. So now we're doing more of a 3-2 split. And the Immortal will go down. All right. Interesting. As the game goes on, the Immortals become stronger, and so then it becomes much more of a bigger deal getting it. But still, it's always better to get the objective if you can. As long as you don't lose too much in other lanes and other areas. It's all about resources. All right, here comes Doberman, barking like a dog, looking to make it a little bit rough on the other team. Ha ha! I mean, if he's a Doberman, he's probably looking for a C9. Oh, Johanna taking a lot of damage and will go down. A solid kill there for Ava Murky Cult. You know, because Doberman and then, you know, the CP9. Yeah, that was a bad joke, Weenus. Jägermeister getting the boop! Nice, blinking over the wall. Good work there. Jägermeister will get away just fine. Got about a half-level lead in XP, a little bit less, favoring Ava Murky Cult. And they are continuing to siege in here into the bottom. Trying to make a little bit more progress. The next Immortal will be spawning in 24 seconds. Gotta be careful not to get picked here. If you lose someone going into this objective, it can really set you back on being competitive, on trying to win it for your team. Can't push on top with Hellfire. At least he's got... Look, that's like a Hellfire skin, though, right? Like, he's on fire. Here we go. Once again, Caffeinated Knights are going to go shreddy, shred. And it looks like we're going to see shred happening a little bit here on the side of Ava Murky Cult, but then they drop back again into a defensive position, leaving Greymane to shred up top. Here comes Artanis to battle up there. Ooh, Artanis is going to get caught. Will go down. And we reached halftime. Let's see where these Immortals go. If they go to the opposite sides, as they do, we're going to have to see a defensive position here from Caffeinated Knights. Vivanche is taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to back up a little bit. Still taking some pot shots. Ooh, Hanzo's in trouble, and Viv does go down. Another good kill there from ABBA Murky Cult. They're in a defensive position, but they're trying to get these kills. They might need to send more than Greymane. No, it looks like Greymane's going to be enough. Just whacking away there on that Immortal, and there we go. ABBA Murky Cult will confirm the objective. They do have 10s. We're looking at Riptire on Junkrat. Go for the throat. Ooh, on Greymane, looking for those tasty targets like Li Ming, maybe Hanzo, maybe Rhaegar. We do have a Light Bomb picked up by Anduin. Earthquake. And Warlord's Challenge. There's a big toss onto Saiyan. And down goes Artanis. It's going to make the defense a little bit harder here for Caffeinated Knights. They do have... Thrall is in the bottom for ABBA Murky Cult, so getting a little bit of split push pressure there. Oh, Jägermeister will get the Ancestral. We will not see Bloodlust. 10s are coming online right now for Caffeinated Knights. We have Dragon's Arrow on Hanzo. We have Suppression Pulse. Excuse me, on Artanis. We have Ancestral Healing on Rhaegar. Blessed Shield on Johanna. And Wave of Force on Li Ming. Alright. 1 fort down. Still, not too many kills on the board. Almost 9 minutes in. Here comes a big taunt. Here comes the Light Bomb and Earthquake. It's going to put a lot of damage out onto Rhaegar. Rhaegar will fall. Scion is getting targeted next. Here is the Riptire chasing. Down goes Artanis. Riptire will get taken out, but that's still a double kill favoring ABBA Murky Cult. Nice kills there.
Double kill.
On the way to 13. Bottom siege camp is captured by the cultists. Junkrat being able to push, poke from far away. Very helpful. Garrosh really just an imposing presence, but now you're outnumbered. It's 5v2, so Garrosh and Junkrat are not going to be intimidating enough, and they will have to back up. I feel like Garrosh almost counts like 2. Like as far as intimidation factor of like going into a team fight. Like if he's there, it's like, there's at least 2. That's just me and my fears. Here's a big invade and steal of the Bruiser camp. Here comes the Light Bomb. Light Bomb going off, getting a big stun. And the taunt. There's the Ancestral. Here comes that Dragon Arrow. And here comes the chase. A big mine blowing members away of Caffeinated Knights, but it's going to be Greymane who goes down. And that's going to be it for now, but the fight will continue in a 5v4 as many members of both teams are low. Doberman is going to throw him up in the air. Toss the baby, and down goes Rhaegar. Jaeger in trouble. Down goes Li Ming. Oh my goodness. Down goes Artanis. Johanna will escape, but Viv also will jump over the wall. There's a triple kill going out for ABBA Murky Cult.
Triple kill.
Rip Arrow says Nuke 43. Icy Mike says the ABBA Murky tank is mad aggressive both games. It's pretty impressive to watch. Yeah, indeed. And you kind of have to be, especially as Garrosh, right? Like you got if you're not in people's faces, there's no way you're gonna get those throws and stuns. Late game is a little bit less effective as towers and forts are down and things like that, but being aggressive is very helpful. We do have a 14 to 12 talent tier lead. Oh my goodness, down goes Junkrat. Here's a big taunt from Garrosh. Hanzo being able to escape very low. Viv down to under 100 HP. But that's good. That's good for Caffeinated Knights. They now have 13s. Viv has to go back, but they do get another kill onto their report card. But Saiyan, CP9 is in trouble. Does get the Ancestral. Here comes the Pulse. A swap, a big swap there onto Jobber, and a huge yeet of faith from Magini. Here comes the arrow. Big stun setup. There's a a helpful, friendly toss there from Garrosh. I'm not sure that they were ready to end that fight as they started running back in, but here we go. The objective still up. And it looks like Caffeinated Knights might be able to secure this objective. Down goes the Earthquake. Artanis taking a lot of damage. Out comes the Riptire, and down goes Artanis. Objective is claimed here by the Caffeinated Knights. They do have to run, though, as they are being chased by the Abba Murky cult. All right. Okay. Wow. Down 13 to 15. That was a good fight for Caffeinated Knights. They did lose somebody, but they got the objective. 10 seconds for Artanis to rejoin the fight. And 16's now online for Abba Murky cult, so a little bit dangerous of a fight to fight down a talent tier. Here comes Li Ming looking for the gold and finds it. Jägermeister getting a kill on Junkrat. Spreading his bombs everywhere. It looks like they're going to be able to take this bottom fort. No prob, Bob. Here comes Garrosh, though, looking to defend that camp, I believe. Make sure that it's not being invaded and that they're not pushing on the keep. Instead, Caffeinated Knights looking for 16. They're going to pick up XP where they can find it, including the siege camp bottom. Oh, trying to steal this camp might be a problem, as we do see a bush gank developing. Maybe protective positioning from Abba Murky cult. Looks like they are not gonna be invaded, and instead opt to take a safer option. Maybe this top camp. Yep, looks like we're headed up there. Maybe top fort. Maybe both. Here we go. There goes the fort. And here comes the chase. Abba Murky cult doesn't want to let that go for free. Out comes the Dragon Arrow. Here comes Ancestral Riptire. Oh my goodness. Down goes Earthquake. Harbron's going low, and down goes Rhaegar. Artanis running. Stay on CP9, fighting to the death. Will go down. That's a double kill. Abba Murky cult. All right, structurally, Caffeinated Knights are kind of ahead because they still have this fort bottom. However, they're down levels. They need 16s. They're getting their camp stolen. They do have some pressure pushing bottom a little bit. It's not really going to get much value there onto that wall, but it has pushed the lane quite a bit. 16s on the cusp of their lips. Caffeinated Knights looking. Gonna find it in 3, 2, 1, 1.5, 3/4, 16. All right. A nice toss there by Doberman, and followed up by a huge taunt. Oh my goodness. Getting blown to safety there. Unfortunately, Johanna will be saved, but it does bring Johanna quite low. So we have Greymane just wailing, playing patty cake with this Immortal all night long. Looking for a swap? Maybe not. Maybe it was on cooldown. There's a stun on Johanna. Here comes the engage. Still not quite sure how to pick someone off. Waiting for someone to be out of position, perhaps. Junkrat. Once again, blowing Johanna into the pit here. Here comes the engage. There's the Earthquake. There's the Light Bomb. There's the Warlord's Challenge coming out from Garrosh. Riptire's up. Oh, Harborin's very, very low. Getting bounced by Junkrat, but will get finished off by Jobber. 2 kills there. Bottom fort drops off as Creepers goes and takes that fort out bottom. Watch out, he be creeping. He be creeping. You're not noticing where he is. And then there you go, your fort's gone. Creeping, creeping, creeping. All right, the Immortal will be headed bottom to bottom keep. Let's see what kind of defense Caffeinated Knights can put up here. About to hit 17s, 20s up next for Abba Murky cult as soon as they can get it. This is a pretty strong Immortal, too. It's got a fatty shield. There's the taunt and the toss onto Artanis. Here comes Light Bomb. Garrosh, though, taking a ton of damage. Will not be able to get the Yeet of Faith and will go down. So far, pretty decent defense from Caffeinated Knights. Bottom keep goes down. This is good for Abba Murky Cult. And they are low, and they're pushing in, though. They need to burn this Immortal before it can take down their core. They have gotten through all of the armor, and now they are melting it. It will get 1% of the core. It also got this bottom keep, so... a really good defense, though, by Caffeinated Knights. If a couple of them had gotten killed there, gotten picked, that could have been end of game. 20s. Abba Murky Cult looking for the 20s. There goes Dragon Arrow. Does miss. So looking for a swap. Does miss. There is a connecting root. Ooh, getting low on Thrall. Here comes Jaeger for the chase. Hellfire goes down. There is the chase and the kill. Looking for a swap. Oh, that was almost a huge swap. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. I think it counts in a couple other areas too. But I don't know. That's just me. 20's online now for Abba Murky Cult, giving them a good advantage in a team fight. They also have this pressure in the bottom lane because that bottom keep is gone. Caffeinated Knights, I'm sure, looking for 20 before they want to fight. I think they might just give this up. However, don't want to get caught. Here comes the toss onto Johanna. Looking for a swap. Not finding quite anything there. Getting rooted in the Junkrat trap. And all right, we're gonna see a run here from Abba Murky Cult as they are only 4v5. And this camp is going to be completed and claimed by the Caffeinated Knights. We do have the next Immortal spawning in 10 seconds. Woof. Possibly F. Yeah, this is probably it. People saying in chat, didn't want to throw Artanis. Yeah. Well, all right, so this next objective could be it. Still don't have 20s yet on the side of Caffeinated Knights, so they will be opting to take a defensive position here, maybe making this 5.5v5. They do have some pressure pushing in the top lane with their camp. However, there is pressure pushing in the bottom lane for Abba Murky Cult, and they have that bottom keep taken down. Camp clear command called for Abba Murky Cult. So they will be clearing up the camps up there. And we will be taken to halftime by Caffeinated Knights. Still looking for that 20. I don't think they're going to be able to find it here. It'll be close, but I don't think there's quite enough XP. And here comes blue on red. Red on blue. A big taunt and a toss. Out comes the Earthquake and Riptire. Oh my goodness. Down goes Thrall. It's a first kill. Down goes Junkrat. Dropping mines, but not quite catching anybody in that. Oh, it's going to be a triple kill. Down goes a Doberman. And the Caffeinated Knights are looking to get the quad kill. Wow. Explosive. This might be enough to end on, as we do have a 20-minute Immortal. That would be exciting, taking us to game number 3. I'm not allowed to play favorites with teams, but I am allowed to play favorites with how many games I want to cast, and I want a third game. But let's see if they can do it, though. 20's online for Caffeinated Knights. We still have Abba Murky Cult with a defense. They could turn this around, and they could make it 2 games done and done. They still have members down for 20 seconds, though. Let's see. Let's see how far Caffeinated Knights can take this push. Chat catching up to what just occurred. What a team fight that was. Down goes the top keep, and here comes the push onto core. Members from Abba Murky Cult are starting to come on up. The core will defend itself slightly, but that is a big shielded Immortal. Hellfire getting low. So is Jägermeister. Jägermeister goes down, and so does the core. GG's, well played. Game number 2. Going over to Caffeinated Knights. My goodness, what a match. What a match, Weenus. Tell us about it. Well, I'm not going to tell you much. I'm just going to show the stats page for a little bit. I'm going to update the scores for y'all. And we're going to go to a game 3. Excitement in the house. Can I get an excitement? There we go. It's almost like our turnaround. Says Zednum. Hey, welcome to chat, Zed. Good to see you, buddy. GG's. A 4-man kill inside their own earthquake was epic, says Icy Mike. Oh man, there was a lot of good fights that game. It all came down to that one last fight, and it was taken by Caffeinated Knights, and they were able to push all the way to core. However, they also had a really good defense in the bottom lane. When the last Immortal was pushing down there, they got an early kill on Garrosh, and that kept them from losing probably maybe the game. Like it was depending on if Abba Murky Colt could get a couple more picks down there, but they had to back off, and they were able to clear the Immortal before it took out the core. So, yeah, good comeback. I would call that a comeback. Being down experience, waiting, getting to 20, winning a big fight. That could have gone either way though. If Abba Murky Colt had won that fight, it would have been GG's. Going that direction. Either way, that was a fun match to watch. Love seeing big angels throw tennis balls at each other and be all shy about it. I don't know. They're silly. All right, let's update our maps as well. And then we can find out where we're going for game number 3. Oof, exciting. All right, so it looks like Abba Murky Colt is going to opt for a first pick, which means we just need to wait for the map from Caffeinated Knights. And then we can add it to the maps list and figure out where we're going for game number 3. I want to see a Murky, says Eric 2000 forever. Oh, hey, Zed. Big double in chat. Don't try to force our messed up comps on others, says Big Double. But it's fun time, says Zednum. It certainly is. All right. I need to add some Murky sounds to my soundboard for sure. That is something I must do. Thanks everybody for hanging out, going into this exciting series. 3 matches. Love to see it. I knew this was going to be a good one because both these teams have a pretty good record and they've done their homework. So far, it's whoever picks first pick has won. So that might be playing into this just a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit more important than the map pick. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think in chat? Do you think it's more about map pick or first hero pick? What do you favor? What do you fancy? Tell me. Oh, I also need some fancy music. I don't have any fancy music either. I just have, let's see. Yeah, it's not really fancy. I do like it though, as well as you gotta go with. Just energizes all the way. Eric dropping a moist in chat. Fig Double says we may have been convinced by our off-laner to play Murky in our game tonight. Did you guys just play? I think I saw you guys on the list. How'd you guys' game go tonight? Bunker fun time. Were you playing Illa Dancing Queens, or is that's the later flex match, I believe? Tell me in 30 seconds. I'll just sit here. I'll just pause. We'll just be like, has the stream stopped? No, Venus is just being weird. All right, so we're waiting for our lobby to open up. Will be selected by Caffeinated Knights. We will see where they want to go. First pick going over to Abba Murky Colt. Maybe we'll see some more respect bans. Heck yes. You never know. We gotta throw a shout out there to Murda. Thank you so much for the raid. Go follow this man. He's wonderful. He is a great caster and so much fun. He's doing a lot of streaming content these days. Go check that boy out. Twitch.tv/MurdaRG. It's like Chad is still deciding where they want to go for game number 3. Church of Murky is an excellent team name, however, says Icy Mike. They played well. We had some good team fights, though. Church of Murky 2-0. Okay, so you guys got the win there. Congratulations. We played Murky against Church of Murky. Oh, that's kind of rude, isn't it? Just a little bit. Okay, looks like we are going to Infernal Shrines. I've broken my chicken. Chicken head, go back in. There we go. Whew, that was close. All right, we're good. All right, so we are going to Infernal Shrines. Let's update our map there real quick. Infernal Shrines, game number 3. All right, so this is what the maps are going to be looking like right about meow. Icy Mike, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Get a little cluck for that. Maybe a little goat scream. Yeah, maybe a little goat scream. Ooh, there it is. Thank you very much. All right, so we are headed to Infernal Shrines. Let's see here. Have they made me the host? Do I have to do things? Okay, I don't have to do things yet. Very good. So, Caffeinated Knights pick this map. So we will have Abba Murky Cult. They will be having the first hero pick, first hero ban. Very nice. The kind of name you bet on like at a horse race just because it's good. And we got Church of Murky, followed by Johanna's Hammer and Diablo's Spine Positioners. Spine Gardener. Diablo's Spine Gardener bringing up the back and the rear. And it's definitely Church of Murky in the front in the lead. I'm just kidding. It's not rude. It's fun. It's kind of rude, but our offlaner gave us the puppy dog eyes. All right. Well, sometimes you just gotta. Let's see. Played well. Good team fights. Yeah. Church of Murky. Good team. Bunker Fun Time. Good team. Good times for all. I'm sure there's pretty good battles there as well. Okay. So it looks like we are almost there. Okay. Here we go. Thanks, friends, and good luck. Let's get into the draft, shall we, friends? Game number 3. To the races we go. Yeah! Infernal Shrines. Yeah. That guy sounds like a Muppet. I love it. I kind of sound like a Muppet too, so F me, right? All right. Here we go. Ooh, I'm getting a little light on my soda water. It's getting a little light. I don't know if I have any more in here. I think all I have is beers. Yeah. Oh, there's a goat scream redemption coming in. We might as well do this during draft as we're checking this all out. Thank you, War Maestro, for redeeming the goat scream. Here we go. We do have ETC and Zool banned out. Here is the goat scream. My screaming goat. And since it is the first screaming goat scream redeemed on the stream, we will be doing an impression. I'm sorry, everybody. Close your eyes if you are faint of heart. Here is my impression of a goat. So, I apologize for that. Thank you very much for redeeming your mother cluckers. And everybody wanting to watch Game 3 and watch that is now regretting it. I apologize. There is a ban on... Let's go through all the bans. We got ETC, we got Mal'Ganis, we got Zool, we got Diablo. They're all out. And Johanna, first pick, Hong Kong Toot Toot. Can I get a Hong Kong Toot Toot?
Hong Kong Toot Toot.
For Abba Murky Cult. We have Anna getting picked up as first pick from Caffeinated Knights. We already heard from Anna. Maybe there'll be another support picked up that we can hear from besides Rhaegar and Anduin. But they're pretty popular right now. Oshkosh Garrosh has switched sides in an alliance with Caffeinated Knights. A lot of back and forth. Johanna had been on Caffeinated Knights last game, I believe. Did I just make that up? No, I think that's true. Yeah, I'm going to go with that's true. So we have a little bit of hero swap around here. Sonya. Can I get a mention for Sonya? There we go. And we got Rhaegar. Very good. I think we have one more thing to hear from Rhaegar, right? Rhaegar, can you tell us about what you're smelling?
What smells like wet dog? Oh, right.
Oh, right. It's you. Ah, very funny indeed, Rhaegar. Love it. All right. Last band's coming out here. We have Vala. Holla for ya, Vala. See ya in Valhalla, because you're not going to be playing in game number 3. That has been decided. No gray main either. No gray main neither. Kick your tail. Kick it to the road. What do we have to do about... do we have anything about dogs? Since no gray main? And we have Rhaegar.
I bark like a dog, woof woof.
Yep, we do. So Slexia is here a little bit. She couldn't make the full cast, but we do have some of her embodiments here.
Honk honk toot toot.
So we'll take what we can get in that department. Always great. All right, so we have Vivanche picking up Rainer. We have Seyon, a CP9, picking up that Malthael. Oh, actually, there is something funny about Malthael a little bit. And I think it's... let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
Tyrael, Ariel, Malthael, Ethereal, and Imperious. He always has to be the one who stands out.
Yep, that's funny. That's kind of funny. And it's not really about Malthael, but he's included. All right, so we do have Li Ming, Jobber, Li Ming Jobber, and the Zul'jin Hellfire. Nice. That sounds like cover bands. Except Li Ming Jobber might sound like some other kind of media that you might find. But Zul'jin Hellfire, that sounds definitely like some kind of rock band. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. But you are a Muppet, says Zed. Yes, I am. I'm only here so I don't get fined by Weenus? Why would I fine you? I'm only here so I get fined by Buttness, says Buttspot. Very good. All right, Kerrigan, the last pickup, Spicy, the Kerrigan Garrosh Ana CC train could be intense. Just a lot of damage coming out from the Zul'jin and Li Ming combo from Abba Murky Colt. Let's see where we get. These are your teams. We'll see you in game number 3. All right, here we go. On the left-hand side, we have Abba Murky Colt, where we have Akash playing the Sonya. We have Majani playing the Rhaegar. We have Hellfire on the Zul'jin, I believe. My goodness, what a skin. We have Creeper's Bot playing the Johanna, and we have Jobber on Li Ming. Did I say that twice? On the right-hand side, we have Caffeinated Knights. We have Vivanche playing the Rhaegar. We have Jägermeister on the Kerrigan. We have Harborim playing the Ana. We have Saiyan CP9 playing the Malthael. And we have Osmanthus playing the Garrosh. Let's get some music. Very quiet music. Yes, some other kind of media, Icy Mike. Oh boy! Watch it, Weenus. Alright, so we do have Bone Slicer. Alright, I like that. Coming out from Zul'jin. Interesting. We do have Warbreaker here from Garrosh. Going to stack that up to 15. What are we going, Rainer? We're going Exterminator. Alright. Works well on the objective. On the shrines. Jägermeister, possibly in a bad position here, is getting moved on and somehow makes it out. Wow. Oh, Creepers getting tossed, put to sleep in a reverse gank. First blood going over to Caffeinated Knights.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
The old reverse gank. Bottom camp's gonna get nabbed up here by the Caffeinated Knights. I keep wanting to say Caffeinated Mikes. Stop it, Icy Mike. You're confusing me. Alright, we're gonna see some rotations here from Akash. Looking at dual soaking from top and mid. Could be get sandwiched here, though, between Malthael and Garrosh. Is going to get tossed. Here comes the rest of the team, missing with the sleep, but it's going to be enough. And there's another kill going over to the Caffeinated Knights. They are ready to rumble in game number 3. Siege Camp getting picked up by Abba Murky Colt. We're also going to see a Siege Camp getting picked up here by Caffeinated Knights. So I can't quite tell if we're seeing a double soak here by Malthael and Sonya, or if it just happens to be whatever rotation you can get, go for it. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I'm sure everybody in chat can see what's happening, but so far there's been some early engages, and I like that. Very aggressive with that Garrosh. Oshkosh Garrosh. You better be wearing some suspenders. Oh, wait, no. What are those called? Overalls? I bought a pair of overalls once. I just got too sweaty. I was like, I feel like I'm wearing a onesie, but not fun. This isn't like my bunny onesie. This isn't like my unicorn onesie. It's made of thick material. Bruiser Camp getting picked up here by Abba Murky Colt. We just keep your stories to yourself. No one cares about your overalls. The shrine is active. It's at the very, very top. Here comes a toss onto Rhaegar. Rhaegar not getting put to sleep, or if so, getting woken up immediately. Camp to be defended here by Caffeinated Knights. Meanwhile, Johanna, Malthael, fighting it out. Here comes the rest of Abba Murky Colt, and they are going to overwhelm Malthael and take them down. This will allow for a slight lead on the objective, but it will lead to a 4v5 once Abba Murky Colt comes on up there. Twitch Mr. Moscow says, excellent play, Knights. I believe they're going to have to back off as Abba Murky Colt has the numbers. Unless they can get a pick here on Johanna? Doubtful. Oh, but they're going for it. And there's the toss, and they have almost done it. There's the Iron Skin throwing Kerrigan to maybe get that kill. Wow, they almost got Johanna. A very big feat. Like, very hard to gank Johanna. She's got so many tools available. Creeper is getting low, but coming back in. Getting that Iron Skin available. What do we do? Did we go? Yeah, okay, we did go hold your ground at 1. Reduced cooldown for Iron Skin, and very low on the side of Caffeinated Knights, and down goes Kerrigan. Getting that kill. It's going to push them off. Even though they have 35, they just need 5 more. Once again, going in for a kill, trying to get creepers. Johanna going to escape. It's 36 to 35, 39, and that will do it. Wow, all right. Abba Murky Colt will get the first Punisher of the game. It is the Arcane Punisher. It will be dropping the nasty limbo circles on the ground. You cannot climb underneath them. You can't go over them. Well, I guess you could jump over them, but most characters can't jump. First Punisher, not the strongest. Will be able to get all of the front wall, though. Allowing for some deeper push next time Abba Murky Colt looks to push in the top lane. All right, here comes a gank squad, and they're here. They're here. Oof. Oh, nice. A nice move there by Saiyan. And there's a big toss onto Rhaegar, and Rhaegar will go down. Another reverse gank dealt out here by Caffeinated Knights. Trixie, you think Malthael's on one side, and then whoosh, he just farts, and then he's on the other side. Literally, it's in the lore. It's definitely farting. It's not dark magic or something. I don't know. Dark power. Do angels have magic? Feels like that's like a crossover episode. Angels using magic. I don't know. All right, the bottom siege camp getting picked up here by Caffeinated Knights. Both teams close to 10, but 10s will pop first for the Abba Murky Colt. They are picking up Blessed Shield on Johanna. Oh, there's the Bloodlust. And we want to see on Rhaegar. Wrath of the Berserker. Ooh, if you combine those two, that's brutal. On to Sonya, we have Taz Dingo. Also Gonna work well with the Bloodlust there, and still waiting on Li Ming. See what she picks there. Siege Camp picked up for Caffeinated Knights. 10's online also for Caffeinated Knights. We're looking at Hyperion and a fight, maybe mid. Tormented Souls, interesting. From Malthael. Oh, nice. There's the Maelstrom being activated. Bloodlust is active as well. Warlord's Challenge is ready to go, as well as Nano Boost. Nano Boost is down, actually, but those were the talents. And no one dies there, even though we did see a whole lot of action and a whole lot of abilities. Oh, dang. Game 3. Go Colt, says Classic Gola. Whoops. Getting away from me, Crazy Mouse. It's the old Bruiser Camp special. Both teams picking it up so that they can put it down. That front wall is gone from the top. So the camp on the side of Caffeinated Knights will have to go through this front wall first before it gets a whole lot of value. Akash getting a spear in there and getting some damage onto Malthael. Able to push their camp a little bit further. We will have the shrine activating in 17 seconds. It will be activating down here in the bottom. Just this big old spire of light saying, touch me, activate me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
All right, here comes Caffeinated Knights to challenge Murky Cult on the point. Here comes a big taunt. Here comes Hyperion. There's Souls popped. And Bloodlust. Oh my goodness. It just seems like Murky Cult can't heal up, but here they go. Oh my goodness. Everyone's so low. No one is dead. What is going on? Down goes Li Ming. Down goes Kerrigan. Down goes Zul'jin and Sonya. 3 for 1. Holy crap. Everybody was at 20 HP for hours. Woo! My goodness. Well played. There's a triple kill going out to Caffeinated Knights.
Triple kill!
Oh! I see you, Zangbanger. We will get to that goat scream in just a minute. Thank you for redeeming your Mother Cluckers. We are going to see the Mortar Punisher being activated here for Caffeinated Knights. He likes to throw all of his fireballs everywhere. And as a wise man once said, fireballs everywhere. In the mid, though, we're going to see Sonya and Malthael duking it out a little bit. They're just going to be slapping each other around just a tad. As this Punisher will take down the bottom fort. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see. The Punisher is low. He's down to 25%. 1/4. 1/4 and dropping fast. He'll get a little bit of damage in onto those keep walls. But he is now going down. Damn, that was a good fight, said Icy Mike. All right. Whew, a little bit of a lull before the next fight breaks out here. Unless Malthael. Oh, no, Malthael's okay. Bottom siege camp picked up. Caffeinated Knights, they're also looking to get some more camps. They've gone camping, and now they're ready to make their coffee in the morning. On the campfire. Caffeinated Knights. Lead to caffeinated days. That's definitely not a saying. Oh, boy. Okay. So, 15 is about to come online for Caffeinated Knights. Looking for 16, though. That'll give them that talent tier advantage. They have about a half a level lead. Where's the next fight going to happen? Everybody posturing. It could be a bush gank. Here comes rotation. Are we going to see a stun? Are we going to see a toss? We're going to see a toss. There is the Iron Skin popped. Here comes Malthael. There's a big taunt. Here comes Hyperion. And there goes Tormented Souls. And Bloodlust has been popped. First to go down will be Sonya. And the fight continues. Watch out, Martinet. Watch out, Jobber. Oh, my. Taz Dingo going off. All right. 1 kill claimed there by Caffeinated Knights. Almost more. Strong engage, though. Looking for 16s. That goat better holla out its mind. Oh, my goodness. We will get to it at the end of this game, I guarantee it. If I forget, though, remind me, please. All right. Bruiser camp time for Caffeinated Knights, as well as ABBA Murky Cult. As different as these teams may be, they still know what's important on the map, claiming those camps. Boom. Here comes a scouting party. They're too late. And we're going to see safe rotations here by ABBA Murky Cult. But here comes Garrosh. He's mounted. He's got extra movement speed. He's coming for you. Here comes the Nano. Nano? Yeah. Nano boost onto Kerrigan. Not able to stun lock down their target. But 16's online. 16's online. Sonya in the bottom trying to soak up some XP. Looking for 16's. Really wanting to get 16 before they fight if possible. The Shrine has 17 more seconds. And here comes a decent-sized push onto the front wall of ABBA Murky Cult's top fort. '16's online, looking fine. Watch out for Garrosh, though, lurking in the bush. Nice. Nice. Shine the light onto Garrosh, see what's going on in there. Nice scouting there by Johanna. Creepers doing the work. And here we go. The race to 40 of these skeletal minions. Slight lead here by Caffeinated Knights as they're at 12 of 40. Here comes Garrosh, though. Cause chaos. And here comes all the ults. Yes, yes, indeed. Down goes Rhaegar. There's the Nano. Down goes Garrosh, though. And down goes Johanna. And there is Taz Dingo activated. But down will go Zul'jin. Another 3-for-1 favoring the Caffeinated Knights. Another big team fight.
Triple kill!
Woof. And that is explosive. That is really, really nasty. Jumping in with Maelstrom. And the Tormented Souls. And the Hyperion. It's just like circles and circles and circles of death. Also, especially activating the Nano Boost. Able to take down Rhaegar before Bloodlust was even activated. Quick blow-up comp. And well executed in that fight. Sonya, gonna hop down bottom, get what they can get, grab this camp, force Malthael to come back there, and then we're gonna see a defense against the Frozen Punisher, who likes to sing songs about letting things go, and also beat on your face with ice. Here he comes. But Mr. Punisher, we wanted to keep this front wall. Let it go, let it go. No. All right, the Punisher is getting blown up, though, and shredded. There's a fight happening behind the Punisher. Here comes Maelstrom, and here comes Bloodlust. Ooh, Garrosh is in trouble. Garrosh going down. Also, Kerrigan going down. Oh, a huge defense. There's a triple kill. There's a quad kill. Oh, my goodness. ABBA Murky Cult with a huge defense and a quad kill.
Kill-tacular.
They say, we ain't done yet. Don't put us out to pasture. We're fighting back. And this fort is getting shredded. All right. And just like that, back in it, tied at XP at 19 and a quarter. Looking for 20s. Maybe looking for some more siege damage. Maybe this mid fort. As the respawn timers have gotten larger. Looking. Oh. There comes Malthael popping Tormented Souls, burning that heroic ability, but pushing ABBA Murky Cult back just a tad. They may come back in with the next wave, but all members are now revived and up for Caffeinated Knights. All right, back to the Siege Camp game. Both teams looking for 20. And then the bloodshed can continue. There's a lot of XP up here in the top hand lane. Poor Caffeinated Knights. We're going to see Siege Camp getting picked up. Yeah, the lanes are a little bit pushed out favoring Abba Murky Cult, but there's no XP for them to gain there. But both teams now have 20s. They're online, looking fine, ready for a good time. Structure lead still being held by Caffeinated Knights as they have one more fort still alive. However, both teams are sticking together as 5 now, which is probably a good idea. Oh, just as I say that, Sonya splits, goes top. It's going to go deal with those camps. Hiding in the shadows. It's a Caffeinated Knights. They will show mid. Sonya knows they're coming. It's got to get out of town. Garrosh with the intercept. Won't quite be able to get it. Ooh, that was scary for a minute. I was scared. Dead or not, says Nuke 43S. Could have used Joe ult for him. The past is in the past, however, and new shrine is activating in 10 seconds. It will be activating mid. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
I don't know why that goes with a countdown. I just gotta play it. Alrighty. Caffeinated Knights now moving on to the objective, as it was started by Abba Murky Cult, but they have backed off and are going to reposition. Looking for an engage, maybe trying to bait out some ults, and here we come. Nano has been activated. Here comes Tormented Souls. Oh my god, here comes Hyperion. There is the Bloodlust. Garrosh taking a lot of damage. Will be the first to go down. And next, it's looking like, yes, it will be Malthael looking for more. Oh, putting Sonya to sleep. Oh, maybe a kill here onto Rhaegar. No, escaping. All right. There is a single kill. It felt like so much more coming out from Abba Murky Cult. Caffeinated Knights, they don't want this objective to go to the enemy team, though, and they're looking to re-engage. They are split on the side of Abba Murky Cult. Going in for Sonya. Akash is going to spear away. Getting a heal. Here comes Johanna back on the point, and this fight is back on. 39-40, though. Claimed by Caffeinated Knights. They get the objective. Even though they are down one member, they took Abba Murky Cult so low that they couldn't stay in and defend. It was close, though. Very, very close. Here comes another Mortar Punisher. You know what that means. Fireballs for everybody. Sonya dropping down into the bottom lane to clean up the camp down there. Keep that pressure at bay. Mid fort claimed by Caffeinated Knights. Punisher. Pretty good defense, though. 19 minutes in. Just losing one fort. Not so bad. Not so bad indeed. Bloodlusted Zul'jin with a Grievous into Garrosh. Oh, yeah. It's... Whew. It's good stuff from both teams. I like their combos. They're pretty... they're pretty insane. Yeah, both teams so close. Really good matchup. Love to see games that are this close. Just shout out to the placement committee for NGS, because these teams definitely belong fighting each other. Could go either way. We're just going to ignore that butt spot comment, pretend it didn't exist. Be better, butt spot. Be better. All right. Caffeinated Knights looking for a gank opportunity here. They do find Johanna. They do get the taunt out, but Iron Skin has been activated, and Johanna just doesn't care. Says, I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. No taunting Johanna when she's in Iron Skin mode. She doesn't care. She don't give a heckin' frick. All right, so we're going to see Siege Camp getting picked up here by Caffeinated Knights, and Abba Murky Colt's going to grab the Bruiser Camp and maybe invade the Bruiser Camp here on the right. Oh, at least get in position. They know that they're coming. Creepers. Creeping. Oh. All right. Looks like Abba Murky Cult is going to give it up. They're going to get that mid soak. They're going to clear this camp bottom. and just let that go. They don't want that to be the fight that determines the game. There is the win condition here for Murky Cult to go through top lane. There's only a keep there. There's no fort. The next Punisher will be pushing through the top lane. So it could be win condition for either team. And we are 22 minutes in. So this Punisher's going to be a little bit of a strong boy. Leverage pulse. This is a nuke of 43S. Yes. That extra pressure in the, I guess that would be mid lane and bottom lane. Always pushing there for Caffeinated Knights. What's up, Core? Welcome, welcome. Jumping in at the end. It's been quite a match. Welcome, Kaime, as well. Akime. I've forgotten. I've said it's wrong so many times. Now I can't remember. But here we go. Yeah, this is Murky Cult versus Caffeinated Knights. Div B West. And we're in game 3. And this has been really, really close. Look, it's 10 kills to 10 kills, 22 to 22. 23 minutes in. Here's the fight. A big toss onto Johanna. And there's the taunt. And here comes the Bloodlust. There comes the Hyperion as well as Tormented Souls. My goodness. Sonya in the back is tormenting Ana. Ana goes down. Hellfire in trouble. Will pop Taz Dingo and keep staying alive. Oh my goodness. There's the kill there onto Malthael. Caffeinated Knights are going to have to try to back up. They are being chased. Osmanthus, gets taken down as well. Malthael has come back from the dead, I believe. So that's still going to be a triple kill. Going over to Murky Cult. Well played.
Triple kill!
Malthael working on this mid fort here. At least on the wall, on the keep wall. Also picking up the siege camp. Maybe looking at trying to, I don't know. Maybe split push, at least get what they can get. Maybe create some pressure, hoping for a big defense up here on the top. But you're going to need Malthael to do that. Malthael coming back. We still have 6 seconds left on Ana. Need Ana to come on in and help defend. We also need Garrosh. There's Malthael. Try to lead the Punisher away from the keep. Oh, this is going to be a big defense. Down goes the keep. Oh, nice. They have pulled the Punisher onto the mid keep. Oh, Harbrand is getting very low. Down goes Zul'jin. There's a kill. Here's the defense as the Hyperion comes on out. Here's the big taunt, Warlord's Challenge. There's the Bloodlust. Oh my goodness. Down goes Johanna. Oh, wow. Down goes Rhaegar. Quad kill. Quad kill going out over to Caffeinated Knights defense. What a play there. Quad kill.
Kill-tacular.
They should be able to burn down this Punisher before it cores them. And look at this push. We have a push here onto the Murky Cult score. All right, there. Down goes the Punisher. Jobber is getting the jobber done. Clearing out the core. My goodness, what a huge defense by Caffeinated Knights. Oh my goodness. All right, they only have 12, 26, 28, 19, 18, 17 seconds before members start coming back from Murky Cult. They are pushing. It looks like they're going to take bottom keep, maybe? Maybe not core? I don't think they have enough time for core. They might not even have enough time for bottom keep. But what a defense. They're going to go for camps instead. Oh my goodness. John Cena kill steal. In chat. What was that? Says Icy Mike. They just let Sonya get on Ana and stay on Ana. It's a big issue. Yeah, if Ana can't put Sonya to sleep and Garrosh is on the front line, it makes it a little bit tough. Sonya, so strong. Gotta stun that lady, especially when she's rocking that Wrath of the Berserker, and then you tab it into Bloodlust. Oh my goodness, so much damage all the time. Ooh, man. All right, we're going into 26 minutes into this match. Level 24, 15 to 14 as far as kills go. And we have 1.5 keeps apiece. And here, this fight. Oh, could be all about this fight for this camp here. Both teams wanting to play a little bit safe after After both being in danger of losing their cores after that last fight. Caffeinated Knights note they have that camp pushing in the top lane, and it's gonna get some response. So they're waiting here in the bush. A nice sighting there. Creeper's bot is getting that spotting location there on Osamanthus. Knowing he's waiting in the bush, not wanting to, making sure nobody else goes into that bush, because that could be pure death with the, look at the setup here. Caffeinated Knights, they are ready to pounce. If Garrosh throws anything their way, they're just gonna blow it up. Once again, Johanna checking the camp to make sure the enemy's not on it. Oh my goodness. So much tension over this camp. And it will be started here by Caffeinated Knights. They should be able to clean it up real quick before the objective. This should give them a head start on the objective if they go right to it. Oh, we forgot to do our countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
All right, very good. Still no one no one started it yet. Both teams are just getting ready to activate it. You got to touch it. Touch it. Oh, touch it. Okay, there we go. We've started. All right. Yep, there are some catapults down in the bottom lane. They will be pushing in there. All right, here comes Tormented Souls. Here comes Hyperion. Here comes the Bloodlust. And everybody is taking a lot of damage. Watch out, Saiyan. Malthiel is taking a lot of damage. It's going to be Ana who goes down first. Oh, my goodness. Down goes... Excuse me. Down goes... Rainer. My goodness. All right, so that's 2 kills to none. Abba Murky Colt looking good on this objective, but here comes the re-engage. They know this has to be it. Down goes Garrosh. Tazdingo being activated. Oh, and that is a 5-man team wipe. Squad murder going over to Abba Murky Colt.
Monster
Team
kill!
wipe. Malthiel has come back to life. And Sonya has to go back to defend against the core. But these are some pretty big death timers. The Punisher does have to go through this mid fort, and then it has to go through the mid keep, but the mid keep doesn't have much left. Can Caffeinated Knights push back again one more time in an epic defense, or is this it? Is this the culmination of the match 3, game 3 ending? We shall see. All right, getting some shred on this Punisher. The core has 51% health left plus armor. And here it comes. We have Garrosh and Kerrigan about to come in. Here comes the Bloodlust as well as Tormented Souls. We do have Hyperion activated as well. Ana taking some big fists to the back. Oof. And it looks like defense is still on. This game continues. We're going after 30 minutes on and level 25s. This is the match of all matches. Oh my goodness. No fear. This is Kime. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I love it. Super, super close. 1 keep apiece. We got the top keep here for Abba Murky Colt. We got the bottom keep here for Caffeinated Knights. We do have some catapults making their way in. Not going to get through the shield, though. 77% of the core available for Abba Murky Colt. 51% over here for Caffeinated Knights. Oh, man. Oh, man. We are in limbo, says I Spike. The game that will never end. Oh, this could be... Okay, here comes a big stun from Johanna onto Garrosh. Oh, and Garrosh just gets blown up. Nice gank here. Coming in from Abba Murky Colt. However, they're low. Could this possibly be turned around? Souls popped here by Malthiel as well as the Hyperion. And there is the Bloodlust. We're going to see Rhaegar go down as well as Malthiel. 2 for 1. The old 2-for-1 special. All right, double kill going out to Abba Murky Cult.
Double kill.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Yeah, both teams are being tentative. They don't want to make a mistake. They want to try to make the other team make a mistake and try to capitalize on that. Oh, it's so scary. Both teams know one big team fight will be the end of the game. Unless there's mutual destruction, of course. Bruiser camp getting picked up here by Abba Murky Cult. And we're going to see the Caffeinated Knights. They're going to clean up this camp, pushing mid. They still have a fort left. So they will have that continuing pressure in the bottom lane. The next Punisher will be pushing. That's going to be Mortar Punisher, and it will be pushing in the bottom lane. So there is this fort for defense, at least for Caffeinated Knights. But still, I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see. If you get a bunch of kills on the objective, then you can just go core through mid or through top or, you know, wherever you want to go. Look at those Christmas lights. Those are kind of nice. I know it's not seasonal, but let's check that out. That makes me kind of cheery. Okay, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
My mind's telling me no, but my body
Oh my goodness. All right, so starting early, Abba Murky Cult, they're doing the objective. However, if we look at Caffeinated Knights, they're going for core. They're sneaking in. They're just going to go core as fast as they can. Here comes the Hyperion. Oh my goodness, and they are just shredding into that core. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a backdoor. That thing just melted so fast. Oh my, what a conclusion to a very exciting match. Oh, wow, that is it. That will do it for the match, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Okay, so that will give Caffeinated Knights a 2-1 victory over Abba Murky Cult. Finally making a move, rushing it. Not wanting to play with the core. Ballsy move, and it did work out. My goodness. Good games and good night. Yeah, over 30-minute game there. Super close all the way through. Caffeinated Knights getting the reverse sweep. No. They won games 1 and 3. Abba Murky Cult grabbing game number 2 and putting up a hell of a fight in game number 3. My goodness, what fantastic set of games tonight. Let me switch over to the maps. Let's see, we'll just update that. Oh wait, I have this wrong. I believe Abba Murky Cult won game number 1, and it is a reverse sweep from Caffeinated Knights. My apologies. So say the maps. Okay. What a set. That was a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get an interview from Caffeinated Knights. See if they want to talk to us a little bit about that performance. Okay, we got a yes, so I'm gonna hop on in to, I guess, the general lounge.
Winners!
Hello, Mr. Vivanchet. Congratulations on the 2-1 victory this evening.
Oh god, it's that last game, no.
That last game was intense. It was a lot of fun to watch. I played silly sound clips that I probably shouldn't have. But you guys, both teams, that was fantastic. That was great stuff. Congratulations. How are you guys feeling, especially after that last marathon match?
Well, we have like 3 people saying that they want to die, and 1 person saying that I'm brain dead. So I think that we're feeling pretty good.
Oh my goodness, what an ending too. I could tell both teams were just waiting for the other team to make a mistake and didn't necessarily want to fully commit if they didn't have to. And then when you saw a bunch of members of Abba Murky Cult go onto the objective, that sneak to the core, wow. And that core just melted super fast. What was going on there? Was that
Hyperion plus Kerrigan Nano.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it has shields still. Nope, it has no shields. It has health still. Nope, it has no health, and that's it. But yeah, a fantastic performance by ABBA Murky Cult, though, as well. Both you guys put on a hell of a show. What can you tell us? Let's see. Let's go back to game number 1. All right, so Alterac Pass. This was a map that was picked by... Oh, this was picked by you, wasn't it? Right?
Yes.
You guys picked that map.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think changed between game number 1 and game number 2?
I think the draft changed. In the first game, we had a lot of sustained damage, right? Between Greymane and Falstead. We had a lot of CC too, but we didn't really have the buff. That was my honest opinion for that one, but it also could come down to how we did macro too. But I really think it was mostly the draft, and we really stepped it up the next 2 for that.
Oh. Very good. Yeah, it could be kind of tough, like going from a loss and then trying to get back in there and performing well. But perform well, you guys did. Put on a great performance. Was there any kind of pep talk that you had with the team, or are you just like, well, we're just gonna go? Or how did that?
Nope,
how did
just
that?
talk yesterday.
It was literally
yes.
just, let's just go.
Yes, very good. We also have Osmanthus with us. Is that right?
Yes, you were the first one to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, well, I'm sure I said it wrong probably about 12 times in the cast, so I apologize for that. Tank player for Caffeinated Nights. Are you the only one who tanks? Are you the main tank?
Yes.
And that Psy, what can you tell us about that Psy? What is it like tanking for Caffeinated Nights?
It's fantastic. Bit chaotic at times, but the pain and the sigh that comes from getting target banned on ETC.
I saw that. It looked like ABBA Murky Cult really did their research against you guys and did not want you to have that ETC. Have you been doing terrible and naughty things with ETC lately?
I mean, it's been hit and miss. My last Garrosh game made me want to die. This one felt a lot more controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They also target banned our maps and another DPS of ours.
True.
They really did a lot of research on us.
Oh, and sorry for invading General.
Oh, have we invaded General?
I mean, like, invading the chat.
Oh, no, absolutely. Like, everyone's welcome everywhere. Well, that's not true, but you know what I mean.
If we have all 5 in here, it might get chaotic.
Oh no! Oh, absolutely.
Indeed.
No, you are more than welcome. Do people ever refer to you when you play ETC? Do they call you a monster? A monster? No.
I think there
not.
are better ETCs out there than me.
You know, that joke. Venus, that joke was a little bit.
It was real. It was bad. It was real bad. Yeah. I will try to think of a better one later. But it's hard with the word mosh. It's easier, like you could say, like, oh, that was an utterly terrible joke, or maybe I should move on to another topic. But
too cheesy. Cheesy.
Ooh, those are bad too. Oof. Trying to milk that for all it's worth. All right, moving on. Let's move on from that for sure. So you got some respect bans from you guys as well, right? So you guys had some respect bans against ABBA Murky Cult from the first game, I believe. Did you do as much research as they did, do you think, or did you just kind of pick bans based off of previous performance, like on the Diablo, for instance?
Well, the first game, one of our players, our healer, researched them a little bit. Told us what their most played was, and then we were like, oh, we don't want to deal with that. Well, let's ban it. And then we were like, Diablo, no thanks.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me. I'm not used to Diablo seeing any kind of performance.
Yeah, Diablo was scary. Especially, I believe you're playing Greymane, Viv, right? On game number 1? And Greymane just loved smashing you against the wall whenever they could. And, but you got away most of the time, so...
It was mostly poke damage to keep me out of the fight for more safely. Like, I couldn't dive as aggressive most of the time because of that. So it was more like a precautionary stun.
That's a very good point. Yeah, because if Greymane dives in and he's already at half health, uh-oh.
And if you saw, I was like positioning a lot. Like, no, not that wall stun. Nope, not that wall stun. It was a lot of repression, and we didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move on to game number 2. It seemed like game number 2, you guys were behind, at least in experience, for most of the game, and you guys were very patient and finally came back. How do you maintain I don't know your will to win when you are constantly behind in a game towards the end?
HOTS is all about making comebacks, right?
Yeah.
One team fight can change the entire outcome of the game. So if you look for that and always know for it, then you always have this little grasp for victory, and you win more games that way. Just think every game is.
Yeah.
Also, we scaled pretty hard at 16 too.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely, the game's never over till it's over, right? And if you look for opportunities where you can turn the tide, they exist, and if you capitalize on those, you can get right back in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a favorite part of this series, whether it be in game 1, 2, or 3?
Bum rushing the core.
Bum rushing the core was hilarious.
Game.
We had Malthael just basically distract them while we were like, oh, let's just cheese it. We're done.
Yeah, exhausted, I'm sure, after all the battling for a long... I'm sure somebody in chat asked, I hope you're breathing, says Samus Hunter, asking if you guys are still breathing after that last one. I'm sure everybody was a little bit tired and exhausted after that match, going three games as well. What a finish, though.
All our friends were just like, oh my gosh, this game 3 is cancer, or it's making go on the edge of their seats. It was huge, just back and forth. It was a real game to play and hopefully to watch too.
Yeah. By the end, I just sort of sat in the bot lane and I just didn't even process where they were. I think if I'd been going in fresh, like at the beginning of the game, yeah, sure, I could have probably landed the Indom on that single Blessed Shield, but 30 minutes in, no, I didn't have any brain cells left.
I had 0 when we started, so like by the end I was negative brain cells. I'm gonna have to go grow some later. I thought
Must
of it.
Be all the shots you take, Weenus.
It could have been. I did think of it a more terrible joke to pun on using the mosh. So when you're ETC and you land a mosh and you beat everybody around, you turn them into mosh potatoes.
Normally, I'm the one making puns.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's all I can.
And normally we're the ones chastising.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for tolerating my pun jokes.
Absolutely fantastic.
We love you, Weenus.
Okay, one more serious question, and that is, you guys, are there any teams that you're looking forward to facing in the near future that you think are going to be really solid matchups, or any teams that you're worried about facing, perhaps even?
We mostly faced against the top division of most of the time. This one was one of the last ones. This is third power seed. They were really strong. Fun to fight too. But Soak Every Lane is our next highest power ranking, which is going to be the last of NGS. So that will be a game to watch and to wrap up the pre-playoff season.
Personally, I'm not scared of Soak Any Lane, but I am definitely scared of fighting Arrogant Nephilim again.
They are tough boys and girls over there on the Arrogant Nephilim team.
Yeah.
They are frightening. Indeed. Well,
but so are we, though. We're undefeated. So
there you go. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys are a scary team as well, and you've shown that here tonight. Yeah. All right. So I guess all I have left is a couple silly questions. Let's see. If you had 1 minute of ad time to make a commercial for the Super Bowl, what would it be for?
Nukes.
Nukes in chat?
No, like
nukes.
Nuclear reactors. That's all I would do.
Okay, nuclear energy. All right, very good.
May I ask you a question?
I believe you already have, but continue.
Have you ever wondered what your life has been missing?
Oh, this is a commercial. I love it. Continue. Yes, yes.
Well, sir, you have been missing an assassin in your life. But all the other assassins are weird. But honestly, we don't care about that. What we care about is quick kill. And with Hanzo, you get that. With Dragon Arrow, you get to stun an entire enemy team along with Scatter Arrow piercing. Wow, that just shreds right on to death. You want to finish someone off? Well, has he got the bullseye for you? That 1 second stun on a 20-second cooldown will kill them instantly.
Fantastic. That is a huge... I love it. I love it. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Thank you for tolerating my silly questions and hanging out. Congratulations on the fantastic win. Do you gentlemen have any shout-outs before we send you on your way?
Well, I came here initially to represent who I thought was going to be MVP. Viv?
Doberman was supposed to be the MVP. They did really well.
Yeah,
Awkward.
Doberman.
No. Their tanking was like extraordinary.
Yeah.
Like on their team. I want to give it to them.
A player that I'm actually admiring after those 2 games.
Oh, so you're handing out the MVP.
Yeah, to the other team.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I thought you came in because you're like, I was the MVP, and you're like, oh wait, no, we're giving it to Doberman. And it's like, oh no, but yeah, okay, very cool. I love it. Doberman did an awesome job.
Yeah, he did.
Made my life terrifying for the whole
He's
game.
a very good. We want to give it. We also want to shout out to Venus.
Oh, you bet. My pleasure. Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
Not so much Slexia, because she bailed on us, but...
Well, everybody has real life stuff come up, and, real life is most important. I'm just glad that she could be here in spirit with her Hong Kong toot toot.
Hong Kong toot toot.
I love your soundboard, Venus. Never change.
Oh, my goodness.
All
right. Anything else, or are we on out of here?
No. Thank you for casting, and thank you for everyone watching and supporting us. Really fun.
Excellent. All right, gentlemen. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming in for the interview, and good luck the rest of the season.
All right.
Hopefully you will see us again.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right. There those boys go. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for hanging out and for tolerating my terrible puns and jokes during that interview. But they had some really good answers and really interesting stuff to say there. And congratulations to Abba Murky Cult. I know you only got 1 map win, but you guys played your hearts out, and it was super close, and you guys had some amazing plays. So congrats to both teams. I believe I owe a goat. Oh, and Linehouse. Linehouse, I am sorry. Linehouse with the raid 26 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Linehouse. I'm sorry, I got all caught up in the action. And that goat scream is from Zangbanger 40 minutes ago. My goodness. Or maybe it's from War Maestro. All right. Either way, for the missed follow, I guess we better do a wacky wavy boy. I think that's something that we need to do. So if you're the teams, you can tune out now because it's all just gonna be silliness. But great games. Here's the wacky wavy boy. Oh, yeah. He's so wacky. He's so crazy. What a wacky, wavy boy. All right. And the goat scream. Forgot about that. There we go. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in chat. I believe that I probably have to do another goat impression because they probably missed the first one, so we're just going to do that, and then we'll end. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in chat. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for all the help. Oh, I just looked at what that looks like. Oh, that's terrifying. I'm sorry. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, @MoistWeenus, or Twitch, as you have already found yourselves here, as twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. I'm going to get on out of here. Let's see if there's anybody else playing games that we can raid. Who shall we raid? Who's still doing NGS matches? Anybody? Anybody? Looking. All right, we are pretty late. Maybe we were the latest match so far. Actually, I guess I could go to the Nexus Gaming Series. Go to the homepage and see if they're streaming any matches there. Oh, Jinxie Cat. Here we go. Yeah, let's go there. Why did that not show up on my list? What have I done? Maybe it's over. Is it over? Maybe we could just listen to me flabber jabber for a while. All right, I'll find somebody to raid. We'll go to them soon. These have been your teams. We will see you next time. Have a great night.